Kristen does dressage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Take the pressure off and walk off both of them. Nice, huh? Wow. Hey, I'll tell you a story. You'll remember this. I was teaching up at my place. This was about 3 years ago. A farm near me in Siskiyou County over at Karen Stafford's, Windy Acres, Windy Corners, whatever it is, ranch. And this woman comes running. She comes up, trailers up, and she's like, yeah, I want to take this lesson. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So we had her in the clinic. And at the end of the lesson, her horse went fabulous. At the end of the lesson, she's like, I will never come back to these clinics. I hated this lesson. I said, oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's a little less work I have to do. It's good. And I said, can you tell me what you hated about it? And she goes, oh, yes, I can tell you. She goes, I was raised in Germany. And she goes, and I took lessons with this man. And she goes, you remind me 100% of my riding teacher when I was a kid, and I hated this guy. I was like, oh, it's interesting. What city were you in? She goes, Karlsruhe. I was like, oh dear. Was it Egon von Neindorf? She goes, yes, it was. So I said, that was my teacher too. She goes, and you liked that teaching? I said, I loved that teaching. And it's what I teach because it's really good and it's really solid. It's the good old way, you know? And she said, I want to learn the new dressage. I said, well, have at it. But I don't know what that is. So you can go learn that. I'm sure there's people that teach that. You can go learn that. So she went off to learn whatever that was, the new dressage. And then Reading has a big show. It's the Shasta County show. And so we went to the show, and we got there, and I was going to ride this big Lundstein horse of Kim Sumner's. And Kim comes running over, and I'm getting ready to warm up, and I'm going to show her St. George. And she says, Sharon, guess, there's only 2 of you in the class. Guess who's the other person in the class with that horse? I was like, I don't know. She's like, the woman that's doing the new dressage. I'm like, that's fine. You know, whatever. And so we go, it was a landslide for this big Lundstein. And he's not a very good horse, I have to tell you. This is not a good horse. He was ruined way back before I got him. He's so stiff. He's not a very good horse. But it was just so easy just to sit there and do nothing. Well, she was kind of like, you know, leaning forward, pulling this way, and pulling that way, and missed 2 of her 3 tempies. And it's a no-brainer. So I kept my mouth shut about it. I was politically correct. But I thought to myself, God, that should have been a pretty good demo. Because it was pretty obvious the horse I was riding was not a great horse. It's not like I had a super horse out there to go do it on. He's a pretty shitty horse, actually. Yeah, he's shitty. I'll send you a YouTube of it. You can make your own decision. He's pretty shitty. So... Yeah, it's harmony. We all walk around going, I want harmony with the horse, and nobody knows how to sit. You're going to get harmony if you don't know how to sit.
It kind of feels like when you're running, you know, you're going to go run 10 miles. The first 3 miles, you're shambling around a bit.
That's right.
And then you get in a groove.
Right. Get in the neck.
That's what it feels like.
Like skiing, too. Right. That's right. No, that's exactly.
It becomes effortless. Once you get it, it's effortless. You just sit there and you're going like, oh my God, I'm in the position. I could ask this horse to do anything. Right. And he will get it, where it's not that much work. The reason it's so much work now is because he's not trained to it. He doesn't believe it. He thinks you're going to move all around because that's what's been happening. But, you know, things are really different now. You know?
So, going forward, let's say the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Sounds like saddle work, rein work, and just doing these kinds of exercises.
Yeah, and if we were closer, I would give you a couple more exercises to do. I'm not going to give you those exercises because I feel like I'm not going to be there to supervise them, and they're not exercises I want to send you home with unless I can supervise the exercise. Because they're pretty invasive, and they're exercises that if you overdo them or underdo them, it can cause some soundness problems. So I don't want to put too much lateral work on the horse without being there just to keep an eye on that. I understand I can control things, but I don't want you getting in trouble with it because things are going well. So for now, I would tell you only move as fast forward as he can go. But once you can see it, once he starts to free up and stop fighting you, he's going to bring his motions in this, and he's going to move more forward. He's going to go quite free. The reason he's not going forward so much is because he's still fighting. He's still resisting. He's still like, oh, I don't want to go forward. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You know. So, but once he realizes there, he's doing yoga day in, day out, right? But it's not going to be that easy for you, and you're going to go, oh my God, this is hard. And that's kind of how it is for the horse. It's very much how it is. You'd be surprised. I took a horse in training a couple of years ago. The horse was so bad. And the kid that works for me, the little girl that works for me, she was like, okay, Sherry, I've seen you do some miracles, but this one, you're not going to win with this one. This is the stiffest, most armored. All the horse would do is rear. You got on the rear, get rid of it. I was like, yeah, no, I'll work it. Get it going nice. I do a lot of work from the ground because I don't want to get killed. And horse got really nice on the ground, and I believe if you can get it going good on the ground, then you can carry that over to under saddle and start it out. And gosh, it ended up, it's never going to be a Grand Prix horse, but it ended up doing nice second level tests, really nice, going good. It works. Where it won't come though if you do it wrong. I mean,
So just,
I can't say that enough. There's a lot of bad training out there. There's a lot.
so really just focus on these 1 or 2 exercises
Yeah.
that we've done and just do that for the next couple months. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll send me an email and you'll be like, I cannot believe what this horse is doing now. You know, he is going to really come along.
Well, the other issue is meeting them along, right? I mean, I've never sat in a saddle like that before.
Yeah. Yeah, you were in the saddle.
Wow.
I don't know who's in you guys' area over there. You know who's, I don't know. I mean, there's some good teachers. You guys are up in the Bay, right?
Yeah, I'm in like near Half Moon Bay.
There's
Half
some
Moon Bay
good
and Santa
people.
Cruz.
But I don't know if they'll come out and teach us. Like I said, Kofi is very good. He's very classical. He's very good at the position and seat. That's where you need to work. He's very good. But like myself, he's also a professor, so he just teaches some, not as much as. I mean, he doesn't try to go out there and teach constantly. Rachel, for